Today we are going to be talking about an absolute chonker of a watch, and that is the Breitling Avenger Seawolf. This particular one has a yellow dial, but it also came with a black dial, yellow dial being more desirable and more expensive. This watch was made from 2008 all the way to 2013, and the reference number is A17330. It comes in at 45.5 mil. Now, I know they make larger Breitlings, but what really makes this big is how thick it is. Coming in at 18.5 mil and 160 grams. This thing is heavy. This is a heavy watch. This is a big chonker. Meant for diving, it can go pretty freaking far. According to the dial, 10,000 feet. It has a nice helium escape valve on the side. It's not like the Omega one, which is screw down. This one is self-activated, kind of like the Rolex Sea Dweller. But let's take a closer look at this thing. So it actually is a good-looking watch. I'll give them that. It's just a little bit big for me. But if you're a bigger guy, then this is definitely a watch for you. Now, I have a 7-inch wrist, so it looks a little funny, and we'll get to that in a minute. But again, this thing can go 3,000 meters, which is 10,000 feet, which is pretty absurd. It's got a date function and obviously the time. Now, this particular example, it's supposed to be only a unidirectional bezel. This one is bidirectional. A common issue with this generation Breitling is the bezel click spring will actually break. There's a little notch in it, and once it breaks, it's not a big deal. The only thing that happens is instead of being one direction, it can now slide in both directions, and it's also smooth and not clicky. So that's a common issue with these. We're going to get that fixed. The part's really not that expensive, and it takes about 10 minutes to replace. So we'll fix that before we list it for sale. But other than that, I mean, this watch is mint condition, and it came with box and papers, which we will discuss in a second. But before that, let's show you how it looks on my 7-inch wrist. Just real quick, before we try it on, as most dive watches have, if you're wearing a wetsuit or something, you need to be able to wear the watch over the wetsuit. So this has actually a quick adjustment where you just push this down and it expands, just like that. Kind of like the Rolex Glide Lock, although that recently came out, and this has been out since, again, 2008. So it's a nice little touch. I personally use it for when my wrist swells in the summer, and I need a little bit of an adjustment. But now we'll try it on the wrist. All right. So not terrible, not too bad. Again, my wrist is about 7 inches. This band was pre-cut. It's a little bit larger than a 7-inch wrist, but I would say right now it could fit probably 7 1/4. And then I have the Glide Lock fully at the tightest setting, at the loosest setting, you probably could get another 1/2 inch out of this. So probably almost an 8-inch wrist this would fit, I would say, maybe a little less. But it's not the worst, but it's not great for me. I'm a tall guy, but I'm not a big guy. I'm about 6 feet tall. But again, my wrist is a little bit skinny. I'm a skinnier dude. But can I pull it off? Yes. Would I want to? Me personally, no. But that's a decision for you to make, whether you think it's big or not. It's definitely got the car dealer, car salesman vibe to it, as most Breitlings do. But if you like Breitling, which I actually do like Breitling, then this is a pretty cool watch. And again, that dial is pretty rare. So normally when I talk about watches, I don't really speak about the packaging. Sometimes I do, but not all the time. And this isn't, we could say this is an unboxing because I'll show you the unboxing, but really this is more of a review. But something to note about not just the Breitling boxes, but some Omega boxes and, oh man, those Hublot boxes, they deteriorate rather quickly. This watch in particular is not that old. It's about 10 years old. So it's not really that old. Now look at this box. You can tell it's a well taken care of box, but that doesn't matter. So look at this. So this is the case where the watch will sit. So you open this up, the watch is in there. And again, guys, this has nothing to do with how the box has been treated. This is just how Breitling boxes are. They deteriorate over time. All this stuff flaking is dye, it's leather, I guess it's not really leather. I don't really know what it is, but the packaging overall was nice at one point. And unfortunately, if you're a Breitling collector, you know this all too well. It's just a Breitling box being a Breitling box, and it is what it is. So, you know, you have your nice box here. Again, really nice box. The only thing that ruins it is the flakiness. And it gets everywhere. It gets absolutely everywhere. Now, this particular watch, again, came with the OG hang tag. It came with this little booklet. Came with the warranty booklet. And it came with the actual warranty registration card itself with the serial number and all that good stuff. So we'll just put that back for now. But I just briefly wanted to go over these boxes because a lot of times I'll sell a watch, someone will get it, and they'll be like, oh, it's in awful, awful shape. And I'm like, what do you mean? The watch itself is beautiful. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, yeah, there's, you know, typical wear and tear on a watch, but for the most part, it's really nice. And they're like, yeah, but the box. Guys, this is normal wear and tear for these boxes. This is Omega, Breitling, Hublot, even some of the nicer brands. You'll see this. This is just how the box is, and there's not really anything you could do about it. The fact of the matter is, at least it actually has full box and papers, so think about it like that. But again, I want to be transparent because these things, I mean, they fall apart. I mean, look at this pillow. Sheesh. But yeah, this is a full set, regardless of the box. The watch itself is in really nice condition, and as you guys know, the watch will be for sale. So there you have it. That's the review of the Breitling Seawolf Avenger. Big chonker of a watch, but really cool. Really cool. Super awesome. Great dive watch. I mean, unbelievable dive watch. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, peace.